To those stating, it is not my fight. This is why this country is in the position that it is today. The color of my skin should not matter. Whether I'm brown, black, purple, this is a humanitarian issue. We are in this position because there is no unity. We are not united. If anything, the other side, the one thing they're good at is uniting together. I want you to understand that hatred and racism is something that is taught. We are not born like that. There has never been a thought in my mind that said my voice didn't matter. Because together, we can move mountains. The National Guard is in LA. You think if your voice didn't matter? You think if unity didn't matter? There would be so much commotion? No. Mi gente, we are stronger together. It doesn't matter what color you are or where you come from. This is not a fight for just one. This is a fight for all today.
You guys are getting what you voted for. That's not the reason we're here. We're here because, as a collective, various people failed an open book test. We're here because he showed you who he was and you chose not to believe him. We are here because a man who has had smoke for the Latin community since day one, in their eyes, was better than a black woman. That's why we're here. We are here because certain members of a political movement decided to sacrifice the very people they were trying to protect by either not voting or voting for a non-viable candidate, or voting for that Mango Mussolini directly. That's why we're here. We are here because several members of disenfranchised communities thought they were special and they are finding out the hard way. Most importantly, we are here because black people said they were taking a step back and we meant it. No longer going on the streets so we could be cannon fodder. It's not happening. I wish you luck in your endeavors, but I will not be there.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. So Latinos just woke up and they just realized that whatever is happening in the United States of America or whatever is happening to their community is because, you know, Latinos and other minorities are not united as the other side is united. And I was just sitting here asking myself, wait, where was this unity that you're asking for when you guys went out there to cast your votes? Where is this unity when, you know, black Americans were telling you that you should not go and vote against your own self-best interests? It's crazy that now the things that are actually affecting them, issues that black Americans have been facing for years, today is when they're waking up and realizing that racism and hatred is taught, something that they've been learning through the years from their community, from their countries, where even people that are more melanin, that, you know, the lighter skin people are treated very badly. And now they're realizing that humanity has nothing to do with race, when the problem in America has been a race problem from the beginning. And now is when they're realizing this because it's affecting them. It's crazy. And I always say, when you see a problem that's affecting your neighbor or your friend or someone else around you in the community, just know it's just a matter of time before that problem catches up with you. I want us to watch these videos together, guys. Black Americans have reacted to this video and responded to her, and I would love us to watch the videos together. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screens. So let's just dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
No, it's not our fight. See, we were all supposed to fight together on November 5th. And a lot of y'all went against us. So don't get mad at us because you want to sit out. We did our job. We did what we were supposed to do. So go talk to your people. Go ask some Latinos for Trump. Because they're the one that got your ass in this mess. They're the reason why all this shit is happening to y'all. They voted for that shit.
How old are you, 10? By the way you're speaking, I can tell that you didn't get to learn too much of any black history. That's neither here or there. That's not your fault. You didn't want to know about black history. Reason being is because they had y'all thinking y'all were the whiteys for so long. Now that the white folks that did all those bad and horrific things to black folks are now doing them to your people now. Oh, now it's inhumane. Since you guys are getting the treatment. Now it's inhumane, but was it inhumane when they were treating us like that and killing our black boys, and they're still doing it in the streets and giving them jail time and locking up free black men that never even did the crime and so forth. But now the shoe's on the other foot. So now it's inhumane since it's y'all. Girl, bye. Let me say something to you. Again, I will continue to say it. See, don't be like the Pharisees. You probably don't even know who that is either. You probably don't read the Bible. Anyways, let me just say this to you. Stop acting like, you know what? You know what? Go in my content. There's this one girl who can at least say we screwed up as Latinos and so forth. But y'all want to sit here and point the finger. Keep pointing your finger. We ain't moving. It's not our fight. We had shit straightened out. Y'all messed it up. If you go back in your history, you'll see what Martin Luther King and all of them did. We didn't say illegal immigrants are not added onto this bill. No. We didn't say that when we marched. No. Back then, no. It was everybody. We didn't look at anyone as being an immigrant or Latino, but we didn't do that, blacks. The bill was for everybody to come over here to the United States here and be treated equally and right. We did that. Y'all dismantled that bill. So you say, we effed up. Y'all got paid, huh? Because I heard Elon Musk paid some of y'all. Y'all took that. What y'all do with that money? That money can't help y'all now. What was it, $500? $500 and not to touch those that are legal, but you can mess with the other ones that are illegal. Yeah. They tricked you just like they tricked us, boo-boo. Don't you know white folks can be so mean? Look what they did to the gingers. Look how they treat the folks that were just redheads. Look what they did to the Jews. Look what they did to Italian folks. What you think? What y'all think y'all too good? Cause y'all get them Brazilian butts and all that. Y'all think y'all are that dope. It don't work that way. Boo-boo. Tell your peoples to get out there and march like they are in LA. They're all out there marching. Get out there, do your thing. Shut your mouth, cut your TikTok off. Get off the TikTok. You're too young to be on it anyway. Well, you ain't too young to be on it, but you're too young to be knowing about what we talking about. You grown, stay in a child spot. But you don't know about black history because you know why? Because you're not black or anything like that. So you're the whitey. And then you woke up.
It's white supremacy. It has always been white supremacy. I'm going to say it again because I don't think folks heard me. It has always been white supremacy. Snaky, sneaky, slimy, funky, chunky, musty, dusty, crusty, mediocre, insidious ass white supremacy. That's the real enemy. It always has been.
Hey, come here. Come here. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but I gotta tell you. Come here. Sitting down. This might come to a shock to you, you know, so I want you to get your legs under you. We've been asking for help for years, even to this day. It's a terrible situation. I'm praying for y'all and y'all families. Stand up. Y'all got a lot of work to do. May God be with y'all.
Since you're talking about the 92% us black ladies who decided this ain't our business, I thought one of us should answer. Anyhow, look, sweetie girl, we love the Latino community. We love them so much that on November 5th, we took our asses out to the voting booth and we voted for your freedom right along with ours, because we knew what would happen to you, because we were paying attention to when he was saying he was going to do mass deportations. We heard him and we believed him the first time. But some of the folks in the Latino community did not. And they made music and songs and they got on stage talking, we did it for Donald Trump. And they were doing the salsa and the merengue. This ain't our fight no more.
It's not. It's not our fight, honey. You guys wanted this.
There are other means to protest besides being boots on the ground, and I just want to know why that is not good enough for you. A boundary was set by the majority of the black community. They do not want to be boots on the ground. That boundary should be respected. Again, there are other ways to help with the cause. Being boots on the ground for black people will do more harm for your movement in LA. Trust me when I tell you. And it would not benefit the black community whatsoever in this moment, especially under this administration. Also, the Asian community is right there. The white community is right there. The indigenous community is right there. Why all the smoke only for black people? Why do black people have to be the avengers for your people?
I can't really tell if you've ever been afraid of Titans.
And I'm asking this genuinely. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm asking this genuinely. Why do we look like Tony Stark? I did not know my name was Steve Rogers. Babe, are you Black Widow?
No, me out of a Titan's mouth. How did you do it? Where did you find the strength?
Everyone else is right there. They can help. They can help you guys boots on the ground. Ask them. Why all the smoke for black people?
This is why
This isn't our fight. Meaning people that look like me, with my skin tone, my nationality, my race. I fought my fight whenever I scribbled the circle next to Kamala Harris's name. So, think you're talking to the wrong demographic of people. Mija.
why this
Every post I see like this, I feel is disingenuous. And you know who they directing every one of these posts and lives at, right? Our community, us melanated original Americans, right? Because where was all of this so-called unity cause before things are happening to your community? And it's not happening to your community because of your so-called skin complexion. Come on, man, stop it. It's happening because a lot of your people are illegally in this country and don't belong here. Like, you're not fighting the Mexican government. You damn sure wasn't fighting the U.S. government before this started happening to your people. But you always fight against my people in some capacity, right? But then call on us for help when shit gets sticky, right? But when shit's sticky for us, when shit looking, y'all know where to be found. Y'all voices know where to be heard. I'm just saying, like, y'all, it's so disingenuous to me. Like, you don't fight the people within your community, right, that have so-called anti-blackness, right? The racist ones in your community. Y'all don't fight amongst each other to get the racist shit out of your community. No. You let it flourish. You let it spread. You let it grow. but you want us to help you. It's disingenuous to me. I don't care. My people are known for fighting for everyone. We're not doing it no more. First things first, my people, we got to unite within ourselves. So we already got things to deal with. We can't be taking on nobody else's problems. We got to solve our own, since nobody else helps us solve ours, right? But you want us to help you solve your problems. Disingenuous. But this is probably going to be the last video I make on this.
This is why this.
It's so funny. You deleted my comments, yet a lot of people agree with me because I said go ask some white people. Now you're going to have to block me. The internet is forever, girl.
I honestly feel sorry for all that's happening to the Latino community, for those people that did not vote for this. For those of you that actually voted for this and your family members are going through this, your kids or your parents are going through this, you actually voted for this. But those people that don't even have family members in the country that didn't have a way of voting, I feel sorry for them because they do not deserve this. And you know, when I've done so many videos on people coming out, some calling Black Americans for not, caring for what's happening. But Black Americans, they already told you, the 82% and the 92%, they told you that we've done our protest, we've marched at the ballot box. So if you went on and voted against your own self-best interest, this has got nothing to do with the Black community. This has got nothing with anyone else that's saying this is actually not our fight. Just the other day, the protests that were happening, and some people are very angry because, they're calling these riots, and I would definitely say, like, the big part that I saw, most of it was more like riots because people are burning cars, like, things were happening. It should have been a peaceful protest, people coming out there and protest for what's happening. But, burning cars and destroying properties, then it ends up to, be a riot. I know some people are like getting angry because some are saying this was not a peaceful protest. These were actually riots that were on the streets of LA. And also those cars that were being banned and all that. And one thing I know about protesting or rioting with violence, people only end up to, being hurt. And the government has already said, and they have already put their laws out there. They've decided that they want to deport all these illegal immigrants. They've decided that they want to, take the citizenship for some of these, or those people that had temporarily legal status to be there, the humanitarian parole status that was given to them by the Biden administration. But the new administration has taken that away with even the go-ahead from the Supreme Court. So I'm just saying, sitting here, a law is a law. No matter what, we as humans, I know America is a democratic country. And when they've already made the decision, when the Supreme Court have already said, yeah, this is what is gonna happen and we're giving you power, I don't think there is way to come back from this. I don't think there is any way that will help stop these mass deportations. Honestly, look at all these farmers that voted for this. Now they are suffering, facing everything that they're facing, but some of them are even coming, if this is gonna help my country, which there is no way that it's helping the country. But I don't want these illegal immigrants in the country. Another thing is, I know we all run and go to other countries looking for a better life, but it's very risky. I know some countries you have to do it. Some people don't have any option. But I always sit and say, I'd rather suffer in my country than going to try and, find a better life or in search of greener pastures in a country where I'll be there illegally, knowing that anything can happen, I know some people are left with no option, but whatever is happening right now in the US, let it be a lesson to so many of us who are always willing to go to other countries in search of greener pastures with no legal documents for you to be there. Because you see, now the Hispanic community, their own people that are actually there legally, went on ahead and voted against their own self-best interest, against their own community best interest. There was this woman that actually came and did a a video and she was saying, this is not what we voted for. Like, what exactly did you vote for? This was on Project 2025. You all decided not to go through it, and you were voting because you knew other communities or other minorities will have to suffer. The Black Americans will have to suffer and face the consequences of your choices. But now, because the consequences of your choices are finally catching up with you, you all want to come on social media and create videos and saying that, you know, this is not right, whatever is happening to your community is not right, saying that this is not humanity. But when such things are actually happening to the Black community, we don't see such energy that you are seeing right now. And now you want Black people to be out there defending you, Black people to be out there fighting for you, while they have been fighting for ages. But you all never saw that fight. You never saw that compassion that they have for each and every other minority in the United States of America. But now you want to come out and call them. It's crazy because they warned you. They told you about these. They did videos. They did everything possible they could. But you all were like, no, we're not going to listen to these people. We already know what we want. And now, because what you want or what you wanted is finally coming, because I mean, you cannot tell me you didn't want mass deportation when you went on ahead and voted for this. This guy promised that there's gonna be a mass deportation, the largest in history, and this is actually making history. And the good thing about this is that this will be one that people will never forget. This will be taught in the Hispanic community in the United States of America. Even outside America, people would learn. They will learn that whatever issues other minorities or Black Americans are facing in the United States of America, you might also come across those problems if you just go and vote against your own self-best interest, just because you think you're special more than other people, just because you think you're special. Your sons are actually getting to learn that they are not any important than Black Americans, and they're getting to learn that no matter how close to whiteness they are, they'll never fit in, and they'll be treated just like the other minorities in the United States of America, just the way Black Americans are treated. You know, so many times I saw Kamala Harris warning you people about this. She even warned you about how Trump would actually send the army to you. But most of you called it Kamala New Lie. That was in October 2024. Most people thought that she was lying, and that's why you went on ahead and voted against your own self-best interest. And everything that she was warning you guys about, everything that she was telling you about, you all said that these were all lies just to help her get in power. You even believed when this guy said that the Biden administration is bringing in illegal immigrants, turning them to citizens so that they can turn them to voters. You went on ahead and believed everything that this man told you. You went on ahead, the Latino community, and followed these people that created this group for Latino for Trump. And now this woman cannot even stand upright to talk on camera and talk to her people, because she's very embarrassed. She was preaching and pushing this narrative of people voting for Trump to make a better country, you know, to put Americans first. But they forgot that even if with the citizenship, with everything that they have, they don't take you as Americans. Even if you've been there, your parents were there, you were born there, they don't take you as Americans. They take you as illegal immigrants or immigrants. They take you as settlers, and there is nothing that will ever change that. You just have to live with it and learn how to live with the other communities and learn how to get along with Black Americans, so that next time that they'll actually be warning you about what's gonna come your way, because they have experienced this. There is no need for them to lie. There is no need for them wanting you to vote for their best interest, leaving you behind. They just want you to vote for something that will actually benefit and save all of American citizens, even those Caucasian people that actually treat them bad. But you all went on ahead and voted for what's now happening. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy seeing people creating videos and calling out Black Americans because they're just saying this is actually not our fight, and it's actually not their fight. Even if you want to come and ask why are Black Americans not asking who is next after the Hispanic communities, I mean, when it gets to that point, as it has gotten to this point right now, Black Americans will know how to deal with that. They have always been dealing with this for years. So this is the first time that it's happening in the Hispanic community. It's the first time that it's happening to Cubans who felt that they were very special being there because they had the Cuban Adjustment Act, and those people that had a humanitarian payroll, that they were protected by the government, and now that is taken away. They don't know how to deal with this, don't know how to go about this, and this is why you're seeing so many videos coming up. Because why? They never thought that this will actually affect them. They never thought that these problems cannot be our problems. These are only Black Americans' problems, so we don't have to care about that because it's not affecting us. Well, now it's affecting every one of you. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comments section. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.